This video, I'm going to share with you my real, raw, vulnerable AF story of how I moved from New Zealand back to America, started my entire life over, went through a massive breakup, and just had a completely new beginning. And this is really for the woman who feels stuck or scared in a life situation that is mediocre or uncomfortable, or you're relying on security or someone else and you're giving your power away. And this is your reminder and my story and my heart to share with you that it is possible to recreate yourself, recreate your life, live your dream life, manifest, do, and be all that you want to be. So let's get into it. I was living in New Zealand for 6 years and it was such an amazing adventure, dream life. And I was settled and secure in Christchurch, and I had the whole thing. I had my man, I had the house, I had my amazing career, my business, friends, community, I had all the good things. And I remember I was in my dream beach house one day and I was looking out and I felt like something was still missing. And I realized that I didn't feel like I had this expansive, inspiring, soul awakening community that I really deep downly craved, so that I could be fully expanded to my next level expression. And I was living a good life, but I really wanted an extraordinary life because we get to have that. You get to have that, I get to have that. So after being in New Zealand for 6 years, my soul knew that it was time to go back to America, specifically Austin, Texas. I felt so called there because I knew that creative community was there. So my partner Jack and I packed up a suitcase and moved to America to go to Austin and find my people. It was super exciting knowing that I was going to go create a whole new dream life for myself. At the same time, it was scary because I was leaving everything that I just built for 6 years. Safety, security, I felt so settled. But when the soul knows it's time to expand, you gotta follow that freaking call. And that's what I did. When I got to America, I knew what was important to me, I knew what I wanted, because I did so much deep work to identify my values and my vision, and I was ready to go out there and freaking get it. So I literally put myself out there. I went to South by Southwest, this really cool festival. I went to every single yoga studio in the city. Every single person that invited me to an event or a party or gathering, I went to it, and I just put myself out there. And every single morning I did my magic morning rituals, my routines to really ground and connect to myself so I could show up as the person who I want to be out in the world. So I showed up every event, wearing my fit, in my vibe, and showing up unapologetically me, fully self-expressed. And y'all, I met my people, I met my soul fam, I met all my freaking soul sisters. It was so amazing, and every person I met, it just kept getting better and better and better, and I felt so freaking met, so expanded, so inspired, and an abundance of new friendships. Yeah, I did it. I found my people, and it's so good, better than I could have ever imagined, for real. And it wasn't just super easy, like it just happened. I did so much internal work through journaling, meditation, visualizations, coaching, all the things, so I could get really clear in what community means to me, what's important about community, how I want people to show up to me, how I want to show up. So then when I did fully put myself out there on my own, going to all these things by myself in a new city, not knowing anybody, that is how I found my people and they found me. And moving wasn't all sunshine and rainbows and all exciting. It was really freaking hard because I realized after my partner, we moved to America together, and then he left to go back to New Zealand for a couple weeks. And when he was gone, I felt this expansion, this freedom, and I realized that I wasn't fully fulfilled with him. And it was really hard to admit and share and realize between both of us that I wanted more, and he could tell that I wanted more, and I could tell, but it was 5 years that we built this amazing relationship, this amazing life together, and we did end up splitting and breaking up, and literally nothing was wrong. Nothing was wrong with the relationship. It was an amazing relationship, but there was more that I wanted to explore. And yeah, it was really, really hard to say goodbye, to end that love, to end this vision of this life we had together. And we broke up, and I was devastated. And here I was, alone in a new city, in a new house, new car, just knew everything. And I didn't have that person, my life partner, to keep me grounded and connected. My nights were really lonely. I would cry myself to sleep sometimes, wake up crying, and just felt like just wanted someone to hold me and wanted to be with someone, and I just had to be on my own. And letting go of the security and the safety of like sharing finances with someone, sharing a life with someone, sharing my emotions with someone, and then really having to hold myself. It was really hard and really sad, and so much grief, so much loss, so much energy and emotion just kept flowing through my body most every day. I really allowed myself to feel the depth of my emotions and embody it and express it and move it, and really go deep on my healing journey and learn how to love myself again, learn how to fill myself up with love, and as well leaning on my new sisterhood of all the amazing community and the connections that I made. I really needed the support and the sisterhood, so I created some systems and structures in place so that every single week my girls would come over on Mondays, Magic Monday Masterminds. I'd have calls every week with my girlfriends back in New Zealand, and it just helped me so much feel seen, heard, supported as I moved through massive amounts of grief and loss. I am so grateful for all of my sisters for holding me, and I'm so grateful as well for my morning rituals, for allowing me to continue to feel the feels, ground in, connect to myself, connect to what I want. And as well, now I'm a single woman in a new city, and it's been actually really fun exploring, connecting with men in new ways, and sharing my desires, honoring my boundaries in ways that I've never done before. Now, through this whole journey, I am literally the girl of my dreams. I feel so clear and confident, empowered, embodied, and expressed in who I am and who I want to be. I know that I can trust myself to grow and move and process anything that comes up because I got my sisters, the most legendary, epic soul sister community. I have my rituals, and yeah, I feel so good and so excited for this new journey in this new city to continue to grow and build and create my dream life. And I got it. I found what I was looking for. I have the most epic, sexy soul sisterhood community of legendary leaders who literally expand and inspire and uplift me every single day into my most expanded expression. And I'm singing more than I ever have. I'm expressing myself in new ways. I'm making more videos. I am so grateful that I tapped into the courage to follow my soul's calling, to go from a really good life to an epic, extraordinary life, and say goodbye to things that no longer served me and say yes to things that filled me and fueled me up. And I hope this story inspired you to know that whatever life situation you are, whatever relationship, home, job, whatever it is, know that you have the power to recreate yourself, recreate your life, change, grow, expand. And I hope that you have a magical life, whatever that looks like to you. Sending you lots and lots of love.